Happy Labor Day. Whoa! Just kidding. No, I just wanted to take a minute to share something. I think it's relatable. It's also on my mind. A friend, more of a, not a close friend, but a really good guy, Chris Campbell. I didn't even know how old he was. I knew he was probably about 10 years older than me, and it turns out, I think he's exactly 10 years, maybe 11 years older than me. I should say. It couldn't have been much more than a year that he stopped by the coffee shop, maybe a year and a half, and we were talking, and again, keep in mind, I guess he would have been 56, 57, and I think his youngest kid's in college, so he's kind of like, okay, I'm almost there. He works at a different company, kind of like a supplier, so similar to the corporate environment I live in. But he did make the comment, because he had known that, I was like, wanting to go off-grid and kind of wanted to, quote-unquote, leave the matrix. And he was always like, man, how are you going to do it? I'm hoping if I just put in 2 or 3 more years, I'm done. Got the kids in college, this. A good guy. He was into Christian apologetics as well. So a lot of things in common. And I didn't even know it. And then my wife, Gina, had said, hey, did you know Chris died? I'm like, Chris died? And she's like, yeah. So then I started researching it. And yeah, literally, last September, apparently he had some type of heart thing. And then I could, look up his little social media feed, and then I could see where his wife and kids were like, hey, keep Chris in your prayers. This hit all at once. We're all shocked. He's going downhill quick. And trying to get his heart going again. And then it was just a few days after that, I saw a post, hey, come celebrate, Chris's life, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's life. And from a spiritual side, just like his family said, he's in a great place. But, man, it really was a punch in the gut, because I was like, I think they say that when you start getting middle age and you start having friends or acquaintances, colleagues die, you're always kind of like, wait, what? And yeah, I mean, he was 10 years older, or 11, but still 58. That's not that old. And it was really kind of, again, has the 2 kids, good life. Praise the Lord. But it's also a little bit, I can't help but feel a little bit like, hey, it's kind of tragic that, he's sitting here talking like, man, I want to get out of the matrix, just a couple more years. And he didn't see those couple of more years. I mean, none of us are guaranteed, time, our lives, a certain, amount of this, that, or the other. But it really does kind of go back onto the, don't put off today something you might not have tomorrow on. But yeah, with that being said, sorry, busy road. But yeah, with that being said, rest in peace, Chris. And I really do. All right, here we go. I really do. It kind of re-emphasizes what I had said all along, which was, again, if you want to wait till 65 or 67 or what the government is now saying 70 to leave the matrix, more power to you, man. You guys, all of us have to figure that out on our own. But I would definitely say, don't neglect time and health. Those 3 things I went through in the previous video. We always put so much emphasis on money. Well, trust me, I think all of us see that. At the end, time and health are way more important than money. So anyway, just wanted to share those thoughts. Happy Labor Day, and take care.